Afternoon, guys. This is Todd with Survival Sherpa. Wanted to do another lashing video, and today we're gonna talk about a square lashing. Anytime we're lashing two horizontal posts together, I like to use the square lashing. You may have other ways of doing that. This is how I do it. Okay, the way I like to start my lashings is with a timber hitch. Let me get this where I can see what we're doing. To make a timber hitch, you just take a tag in, make a loop in your line here, and all I do is I just twist that up just like that. Now with an open-ended pole, we can go ahead and make this, pull this working end through the timber hitch and then just slide it over our working pole or whatever pole that we're lashing to. Now once I do that, this will tighten up on itself with a self-tightening knot. If I want to undo this, I can do so without having to untie any hard knots. All I would do to undo it, if I needed the cordage, is take that off quickly and I'm out. I've got a whole piece of cordage without having to cut. So again, we're going to take our timber hitch. All we're doing here is we're taking a bite in our line, and then we're going to put our finger through the loop and just twist 3 or 4 times. With an open-ended pole, again, we're going to just reach through, pull our working end back through to where we've got a lasso loop, basically, which was a self-tightening loop. We're going to put that on the working, or on the pole that we're working on. And since I don't have a pole or a post stuck in the ground, this will just be freestanding. Then if this was a tree, obviously I would want to start my timber hitch on the secured pole. Okay, well, since these both are free, I'm going to start here. Now once I get a good tight and that bank line has bitten, then I'm going to begin my wrapping. So I'm going to go over the top here. I'm going over the top, back around here, get that straight. I'm going to zoom you in just a bit. I've got it over around the back of my post, back under my cross piece, and I've got that about as level as I can eyeball it. Then I'm going back around the bottom, bringing it back through. This is about 6, it's probably more than I need, but it's about 6 arm lengths of bank line. Now I'm going to loop back around the back of this standing pole, underneath here, back around. Now just begin to follow the pattern that I've got going. And I always like to keep my wraps going to the outside of the line or of the string that I just previously wrapped. So right now I've got each string that I add going on the outside of this, and on the top and on the bottom of my standing wraps. So we're going to keep following our pattern. Now I'm going to bring the camera around so you can see the pattern that I've got going. Alright, so here's the pattern, and you kind of dress those up a little bit as you go. This was my first wrap right here, my second wrap, my third wrap. I like to make them progress from the bottom up. I keep stacking them up. Same down here. It's just in reverse. The top one is my first wrap, then I've got another wrap on the bottom of that, and then the very last wrap that I did is on the very bottom of these 3 lashings. Now, so I'm going to make, after I get about 3 of those in, you just want to take a stick, toggle, something, and tighten that down pretty good. So I'm just going to hold my standing post and tighten that down with a toggle. And the bank line bites on itself very well if you've got good tarred bank line. Now I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to make 6 wraps, 6 lashings on here. Now I'm not trying to win a beauty contest with my lashing, but I don't know. I just like for them to look neat. I don't know why. I guess it's just me. But there may be something to that. I don't know. All right, right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be my last wrap. Now what I'm going to do is from here on the back side, I'm going to come up and begin doing my frapping, which I'll bring the camera around so you can see what I'm doing. Of course, after you get that 6th wrap on, you want to again use your toggle and crank down. All right, so here I am on my last. I've got 6 going here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go up through and bring my line, my working end line, and just begin to make my frappings. And that is, I'm going to make 2 passes here in between my 2 pieces of pole that I'm lashing together. Once I get 2 of them in there, I want to again tighten this down so that we can join this very secure. All right. Now what I just did is I tightened down this joint by doing the frapping there. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more just for good measure. 2 is enough, but just for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to make 2 more fraps on this joint. Once I do 2 more, we'll again use our toggle and cinch it down. Now, we can either terminate here with a clove hitch, or we can come back over and do it on this side. I'm going to go ahead and do it on this end. It's a little short, but I'll do it anyway. Now, instead of tying a typical clove hitch here, I'm going to do 2 half hitches, which will create a clove hitch. So I've gone over with 1 half hitch here. And let me show you, it's just a simple half hitch. Right here. Okay, I came over, made a half hitch. I'm going to dress that up a little bit. Bring it down. Need 1 more half hitch and I'll have my clove hitch to secure this. There we go. Okay. Now we can come back right here and tie a knot here, just a jam knot, to ensure that it doesn't come out. No need to it, no need to do that, but if you'd like more security on that knot, on that clove hitch, you can. I'm going to leave it standing right here because I'm going to add other pieces here to make my table. A square lashing is a great lashing to know. It's one of the basics, and it's very useful. So anyway, guys, till next time, keep doing the stuff with self-reliance. All right. There's the other end of the table that I'm building, and just finished lashing that other end just the way I showed you that we lashed this end.